Okay, the wheat stitch then. Do your chain of preferably an odd number. You are not going to go directly into the stitch like we would normal. We're going to turn our odd numbered chain ever so slightly so we can see these back bumps, because it's those we're going to go into. Now from the second from the hook, so 1 and 2, we're going to go into that back bump only with a single crochet. I might have done that one a little bit too tight. And of course into the next. And the next until the end of the row, of course. Now at the end of this row and every other row that you do in this pattern, you are going to chain 1. And this does not act as a stitch, so when you turn your work, you will always be going directly into that very same stitch. When you have turned your work, you need to see the full stitch. And for that, you're going to need to turn toward you slightly. So what we're going to do now is going into that same stitch in the back loop only, make a single crochet and do that throughout. Back loop only, single crochet until of course you get to the end of my row and I'm turning. I've done my chain 1 and immediately into that same stitch I'm going to do a single crochet through the entire stitch. I'm then going to skip and go into the next with another single crochet. And now we're going to go back to the one that we have skipped. So I'm going to go into here, yarn over and go in, because we're going to be doing a modified puff stitch. We're bringing up a loop that is to the height of the loops that are already on our hook. Yarn over one more time, go back into that same stitch to pull up another loop, and you'll now have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and bring through 4 of those loops so that you'll have 2 loops still on your hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2. Now when it lays down, it is covering the one that we've already worked into, so we can ignore that. We're going to skip the next and go into the next for a single crochet. And because we've skipped one, we're going to yarn over, go back into there, bring up a loop as tall as our other loops on our hook, yarn over, back into that same stitch, bring up a loop, yarn over and bring through 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. We're going to skip and do single crochet in the next, and you're going to do that until the end of the row. So you're going to be going back to do your puff stitch, skip one, single crochet in the next, go back to do your puff stitch, etc., etc. to the end. I'm now at the end of my row. Now I can't skip one after my puff stitch, so I'm going to go straight in for a standard single crochet. There we go. Do my chain 1 and turn my work. And then we are going to do that exact same pattern again on this side. So just like last time, we're going straight in for a single crochet. We're going to skip 1, go into the next for a single crochet. And now we need to go back on what we missed. So I'm going back, bringing up that loop, yarn over, bring up another loop, bring them to height, yarn over and pull through 4, yarn over, bring through the 2, we're skipping 1 and going into the next for a single crochet before we repeat the process of the puff stitches all the way along again. So I'm at the end of the row again. I'm going to single crochet in the last without skipping 1, chain 1, because that's what we do at the end of the row, and turn. Isn't it lovely? And this is really quite a thick stitch, even when you're using a much thinner yarn. It's very nice. So we've chained 1. We're now going to work into the back loop only again for the next 2 rows. So we're going straight in to the back loop only of the same stitch for a single crochet. And that sets us up for the rest of the row. Back loop, single crochet until you have completed that row. At the end of your row, don't forget your last single crochet, chain 1, turn, and do exactly the same again. Immediately into the first stitch, back loop only for a single crochet. Bring your work towards you if you need to see where your full stitch is to find your back loop, and do that all the way across to the end of the row. Last stitch going in now, and I'm going to put the hook down. So here we have the wheat stitch. Now to continue, you just repeat row 3, row 4, row 5, and row 6. So when you're doing your puff stitches, you're going through the entire stitch. When you're doing your single crochets, you are going into the back loop only to give that texture. So there you have it. Maybe give it a go. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you'd use it for.